What's up, clanners? This is Ezel Dog here with our latest replay in the Red Hot Replays series of replays for the rest of us, taking a quick look at our war log. And you can see in our last 10 wars we are 8-0-2. 8 wins, no losses, and 2 ties. And I was trying to talk to Gunn the other day about what has changed, and it's just, I think the team that we have, we finally found 15 consistent players where we're not subbing in random people from global. We've had some great folks coming in. Kung Fu Monkey, K Smith, some of these are longtime members. James, AC, and Predator, who are on vacation right now. Kosher, Dragon Slayer, Chosen One, just some real strong players. We don't have any gaps in our roster these days. Let me make sure I'm not leaving anybody out. Oh, and Jacob 49 has been a nice addition. Came to us through James. We're going to be focusing here on our latest war in the 41-29 victory against USA Dragons. It wasn't close, and it's gotten to the point where we're really destroying weaker opponents. And the ones that we're tying to are the people who are actually stronger than us. Instead of losing to them, now we're tying to them. And we're on the cusp of, I want to say, almost becoming unbeatable at this sort of casual level. And I think that what's going to make the difference in that happening is if some of our longtime players who are a little casual and maybe aren't even going to be watching this video can make the step from their traditional army, which is usually a go wipe, to a hog attack or a lava loon attack. And the hog is definitely easier. We're going to be focusing on that today. Let's go through and see what happened in the war. Chosen had a 3-star against a ridiculous base. Dragon Slayer had another Town Hall 7 3-star. We're going to look at Jacob, our new player, Town Hall 8 attacking with level 3 hogs. What I said to him was, he said our level 3 hog's good enough, and I said yes, but you have to be very careful with your pre-heals, and he was great at that with both of his attacks. He figured out where the bombs were and healed ahead of time. This base had holes all in it, and so he's just dropping little archers, probably, I would think, hoping to find those giant bombs. There he found one, and if I was looking at this, I would say, well, it's probably Tesla's by the Town Hall, and hopefully those other gaps are where the bombs are. But he unfortunately only found one. And he's bringing this dragon over to the side. I told him after, I thought, you know, that many wizards and archers is probably too much. I don't want to say, you know, that he did anything wrong because he destroyed both of these bases. But we talked about how hogs are great cleanup troops too. So they destroy the base and clean up. So I would advise him to turn some of his wizards and archers into hogs. Doing something interesting here, dropping the hogs inside the hole there to sort of save on their travel time and have them not be getting shot and to save time on the raid. Kind of starting them off in the middle of the base. And he's found one bomb, and the others, I don't know if we ever find. Maybe they're next to the town hall, and his hogs just went right around them. So he's just healing where the defenses are, coming up from the bottom with some back-end hogs, and then he's just going to drop a pile of wizards all around to clean the base. So just very good understanding by Jacob. You know, we have some people come in and they just seem to have no idea how to attack. They bring weird spells and attack with weird armies, but Jacob obviously knows what he's doing, so we're glad to have him. He's asking to be in war, and I was a little worried with those level 3 hogs, but he showed you can do it. And we'll just watch the hogs and the wizards clean up the base. Yeah, so the point about the wizards, you know, those wizards didn't help you defeat the base. They just helped clean up, so why not use hogs, which will do both. Okay, we talked about that. Windshard had a 3-star. We've seen his attacks. We're going to go to Kosher. And, you know, the people we're fighting against obviously don't understand how to use hogs. No one is using hogs against us, and they're not designing their bases at all well to be anti-hog. They're just not putting in good double bomb traps, and in some ways making it harder on us because we have a hard time figuring out where these could possibly be. I still don't think you should poison the dragon. It's taking too much time from the attack, he's going to 3-star this anyway, so it's okay, but it's not really hurting the dragon that bad, and it is going to keep him from being able to poison some skeletons. My advice, again, for the dragon would be put the Barb King down. Let the dragon lock onto the Barb King, and then the wizards will kill the dragon. You know, raid your Barb King, and now he's protecting his Barb King by sending the hogs in on that side. Okay, so he found a bomb there, and he had the heal ready to go. And now notice these skeletons that are dogging him the entire attack. He's got 6 skeletons on his hogs. We've seen this be the difference, so I would say let's save our poison spell for the skeletons when there's dragons in the CC. But he does a nice job there coming from the top right to path his hogs, make sure they don't cut across that gap where it seems like the other bombs might end up being in this base. Again, I don't think we ever find them, so they might be in there. But it's just bad base design, and so many of our guys understand it and they know how to exploit it. And if we got a couple more people doing this, mainly at the Town Hall 9 level, I don't think we'd even have any more ties against a 2-star Go White clan, which seems to be all we're facing. I don't know what's going to happen when we come time when we go up against people who know how to attack. We may die of shock before we lose. All right, good job, Kosher. Goku, here's a demonstration, you know, for all of our Town Hall 9 people out there. This is what we're trying to do with hogs. This was a cleanup attack. So he knew that there were giant bombs in these 2 little dumb spots down on the bottom. He tried to send a giant on each. One hit a spring trap, so he sent another hog. Now he's trying to get hogs in the gap over here, and he doesn't end up getting the hogs in the gap. That can be a little tricky. I think on the right he shouldn't have even tried, because he knows he's going to push in there on that side with his golem. I was thinking as I was watching this replay, should he have just put barbs over on that builder hut? Probably, unless this is exactly where he wanted his dragon sitting at when he sent the golem in. Because, you know, those corner huts can be a pain. But you can see he's pushing in. Using a golem to distract a dragon is just like using your king. The dragon locks on and can't do anything. But his golem push kills the queen, takes care of the clan castle, and gets that giant bomb that he was trying to pre-trigger. Goku had some weird explanation of why he has 3 poisons. He said his dark factory is down, so I think he said he had stockpiled poisons so that he wouldn't run out of poisons. But he ends up not using one. I guess the skeletons were on air on this base. And the last heal misses this bomb over here, and he knew the bomb was there and ends up losing a lot of hogs over here on the left, maybe 3. It was okay. You know, he wins easily in this base, but he could have saved himself, again, 3 or 4 more hogs, because that gold cannon was just one-shotting the hogs that were on the red. I always like to see the enemy Barb King get picked on. So watch what the Archer Queen here does to this BK. He's taken out, this is what we hate about the enemy Barb King. He just chops down all your hogs. And now she looks like she's distracted by the elixir storage, right? Get off me, BK. One shot. Okay, so then he's got it won, though. He kept his wizards alive. He kept his queen alive. Watch what the queen's little baby archers do when she uses her ability. They path. That would not have happened pre-update. Those guys would have sat in there and shot some wall the entire time. But I loved how they just went right for what they're supposed to. That's been a great asset to all of us in our attacks. Good job, Goku. He says, I'm just going to go poop all over number 9. He knew he had it, and he did. Gun is just massively upgrading his Barb King, so he's just basically been 2-starring. K-Smith smashed a Go Wipe. And we're going to look at a cleanup attack by Hawk Dusk here for our last one. Just looking at the rest of the war. Gun, again, quality 2-star. The Ezel Dogs picked on some Town Hall 9s and some very close balloon attacks on the Town Hall 10s. Those are increasing in the difficulty of base. I think that we're getting closer to 3-star on the Town Hall 10s. Okay, but so for everyone in the clan who needs to make the step to hogs, again, these are the things you do. You've got a lure, and we know there's a bomb there in that corner. So he's using the giant to block for the hogs. The hogs get a defense. They pull out the lure. And I think he thought it wasn't going to go in the gap. He tried to send another hog, and he gets the bomb. So, you know, you get the bomb, you get the lure, you take out a defense. The next step is the queen. It's right in that same area as that push, but I think he thought his golem wouldn't maybe end up in that corner. So he took out the bomb, and now he's funneling with his wizards. The dragon has to be lured out so that if it follows your golem too far in, your wizards will get distracted by trash buildings. I don't think these wizards ever take out that dragon. I think it's the queen that actually does it because the wizards are taking out all this trash. So you don't want the dragon too deep in the base. The enemy queen goes down. It's time to send in the hogs. It was known where the bombs were, or at least 3 of them. The one that was pre-triggered had been found, and it was known that there were 2 more over here. So he's just got his hogs all spread out. Even if these guys on the left hit those bombs, he's not going to lose a lot of hogs, but they don't. They go right in on the diagonal. So he's just healing where the defenses are. And we're going to have to work on how to best use our poison, because you see some skeleton traps are going to pop here on the left, and he drops the poison, but they also popped on the right. And so he only ends up getting half the skeletons. We haven't learned a lot about the best way to use poison. Maybe somehow wait for the skeletons to converge with each other. So now the hogs are just in their last heal. They're down at the bottom of the base. They have to tack left a little bit here to get the last defense. These skeletons are still chasing them. And so that's just a great asset of the poison spell if you don't use it on the dragon. So he got, half of them. And we'll just fast forward as the hogs and wizards and queen, both heroes are alive. When you send your hogs in behind your kill squad, it keeps your heroes up, it keeps your wizards up. Queen walks through the bomb, then uses her ability. There we find the 4th bomb there at the end. Just terrible, terrible bomb placement by people who don't know what they're doing. And the majority of our clan's very comfortable with this hog attack and is just exploiting it. And that's why we're here winning 41-29. We have been a little bit overmatched in a lot of these wins, but that's not a guarantee. You still have to play right, and that's what our guys have been doing. So we're hopefully going to push that red off the bottom of the warlog screen here in the next couple wars. You'll have to scroll down to see any losses, and we'll be coming back with the next replay. Once again, this is EzelDog from the Red Hot Heat with the Red Hot Replays, and thank you for watching.